I know many of us are staying home more than ever. We have spent so much time to develop a daily routine to make our days as productive as possible. When quarantine first started, we automatically got into the vacation state of mind. Even though we still wake up in the morning, some of us work from home, and if you are a student, you probably attend your classes online, but it feels like a vacation. Even when we work, we find ourselves slacking off because no one is above our head. Or in my case, if you are a student, this is what we do during online classes. The reason behind this is because we keep thinking that quarantine will last for a couple of weeks or maybe a couple of months. We convinced ourselves that it is just a period of time that will pass by, but the truth is, no one really knows when things are going back to normal again. Hopefully it does by the end of the year, but if it doesn't, here are some tips on things not to do during quarantine. Number one, and it is the thing that we already explained, don't go into vacation mode. It is not a vacation. I know it feels like it, but it's not. Prioritize your to-do list. Wake up early just like you used to, and if you don't have a to-do list, I don't know what to say honestly, but start making a to-do list every day, and trust me, it really does help with increasing productivity. This may be an obvious one, but try to choose the tasks based on what has to be done that day. If you can, try to pair activities together. It is way better to create a schedule and be strict with it. And no matter what, don't skip a task or take a day off whenever you want. Put a specific time for you to rest and stick to that time. If your schedule says work from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., stick to it. Don't take an hour break in between and make up for it later. Being strict with your schedule will get you out of the vacation mode and you will start feeling normal again. One more thing you need to do to get yourself out of the vacation mode, and I know some of you might not like it, and that's why I left it till the end. Try dressing up when working from home. The only reason I mention this is because I have tried it myself and it had helped me immensely. If you think about it, your whole life you've been adjusting your mind to this outfit, meaning work and productivity, and this outfit meaning relaxing and watching Netflix. When suddenly you choose to change this up out of nowhere, your brain isn't going to follow that decision right away. So if you want to take the extra mile, you should give it a try and tell me if you felt any different. Number 2, don't spend most of your time in one room. Try as much as you can to move a lot during work hours. Sitting in a desk all day without walking around or changing rooms will not feel ordinary. Because in our day-to-day lives, we move a lot. You might not notice it, but you do move around to say hi to your classmates or go up the stairs to another floor to have a meeting. Make sure you do all these things in your house. Go up the stairs, switch your room every now and then, take a walk outside and come back. Moving throughout the day is way better than sitting all day in a desk and then taking a 30 minutes walk outside. Remember, the goal is to make you feel normal again. So do the same exact things that you used to do for the past years. Remember, when our minds adjust to something, it is really hard to break that adjustment. So give your mind what it wants. Your mind wants to go the same old routine you used to go through before quarantine, so make sure you give your mind exactly what it needs. Number 3, don't die from boredom. Okay, now that we have tackled all the productivity and work part of our lives, what about pleasure? A problem I had during quarantine is that some of the activities that used to give me pleasure in the past don't please me the same way anymore. The reason behind that is that now we do the things we enjoy differently. If you think about it, After a long day of your 9 to 5 job, after all these hours of small talks and running to tackle small tasks during the day, all you want to do is take a bath and relax. Netflix might not feel as pleasing anymore because the comfort watching TV used to give us is not what we need anymore. We don't need to feel the comfort of our home. We have already fulfilled this sensation throughout the day. So you might ask, then what else might give us the pleasure we want? If you have been staying home all day, then the thing that will give you the sense of pleasure you are looking for is leaving the house. Things like exercising and going for a walk if you can will be more than enough. Number 4, don't push yourself too hard. You don't have to read every single book that ever existed during quarantine. You don't have to redesign or re-establish your home to look like a brand new home. You can if you want to, but understand you are not always going to have the mental capacity to do so. You might also lack the focus needed to do such things. If you want to read more books, but you are afraid you might end up falling off, try putting smaller goals. Instead of reading a book every day, read 10 pages a day or maybe 5 pages and adjust the amount you read depending on how you are feeling every day. Social media and fake gurus made such complex tasks like reading a book every day or working 12 hours a day seem like an easy task, but it is not. If you didn't work out every day before the pandemic, don't feel guilty if you're not doing so while quarantine. Just because you may have more time in your day doesn't mean you have to go above and beyond. Number 5, don't lose your mind. Out of all the 5 points I have mentioned, this is probably the most important one. Do whatever and anything you need to do to keep your sanity. Not going to school, work, or social events will take a big portion of our happiness away. Meditation really works for me, and spending some time in nature actually helps. However, everyone is different, so make sure you do what works for you. That's all I have for this video. I hope this video was useful to some of you. If it was, don't forget to give it a like and tell me in the comments below what other things you think we shouldn't do during quarantine. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.